We've covered a ton of new mods and builds already this season. There's a few that have been amazing, and well, there's a few that have been a little bit underwhelming to say the least. Today, we've got a brand new mod, covering all the details you need to know about it, as well as a basic example build you can utilise straight away. Remember, if you're a new or returning viewer and don't want to miss future builds and guides here about Destiny 2 on the channel, and you aren't subscribed already, then please do so. As you can see, over 87% of viewers here haven't done the deed, so what are you waiting for? Now is the time. If you've noticed though this season, we've got new Stasis Elemental Affinity Armour, and with it there's a few brand new Stasis mods too. Some of these, in fact most of these, are absolutely S tier, and if you were to leave this video right now, equip a full set of Stasis armour and mods, you'd automatically get the Vex Mythoclast. There's no doubt in my mind. Elemental Well mods are absolutely meta right now this season, as Warmind cells have been kicked to the curb and Charged with Light mods have essentially become obsolete outside of high energy fire in PvP. This season's freshest and newest Elemental Well mods are available from the Wayfinders Conpass, but there's one new mod available on it that nobody is talking about. No, it's not Elemental Shards, which in my honest opinion is trash. It offered so much potential, but its overkill cooldown timer basically makes it dead on arrival for its build potential. It is in fact though Elemental Time Dilation, which outranks its Shards counterpart by a mile. Sounding more like something you'd find within Doctor Who's TARDIS, Elemental Time Dilation should be a mod you're taking seriously, especially if you've got Master Raid and Grandmaster Nightfall's expectations this season. This Stasis mod costs only 3 energy, but it offers some huge benefits. Elemental Well mods that grant you time limited benefits can now stack, increasing the duration of the effect for each copy of the mod you have equipped. It's a great mod, and so if you want to double or triple down on certain available Elemental Well mods and the buff they provide, now you can. Even at a base level with just the Time Dilation mod equipped, you'll get an added time benefit for the mod that you've chosen. Currently, there's 4 Elemental Well mods that can benefit from the new Stasis mod. These are the Well of Life, the Font of Wisdom, the Font of Might, and the Well of Tenacity mods. Each of these can effectively double the time limit of the buff granted when collecting an Elemental Well. To get the maximum benefit of these, you'll first need a mod that can create wells, the Elemental Time Dilation mod, and then up to 3 of the same mod to stack the effect to the maximum time limit. You can also mix and match the mods as long as collecting a well grants the effect desired, for example creating a solar well on a solar subclass and then using the Well of Life, Font of Wisdom and the Font of Might mods. This will grant you the minimum time increase across all the mods equipped. So let's now look at the time benefit granted for each of these mods when stacked, before then getting into a simple but nifty build putting it to good use. However, if you haven't yet, then why not hit the subscribe button if you're new here. I covered tons of builds and guides aimed at making the endgame of Destiny 2 accessible for everyone so that you too can get that loot. Liking this video really does help me out and is always appreciated. You can also join our community Discord server as well, the links are down in the description. First up, the Well of Life mod is probably the lowest benefit mod time wise, but whilst it's active, after collecting a solar well, you do get a boost to your health regeneration speed. So any extension of this timer is only going to benefit you in any squeaky bum time moments. As you can see, it goes from a base cooldown all the way up to 15 seconds with 3 mods equipped. Font of Wisdom is generally really good as it is with its base 30 second boost, granting you effectively a 100 intellect stat for that duration. You can extend the timer up to 46 seconds with 3 mods equipped, which realistically isn't worth the mod cost to be honest. Font of Might though definitely is, as its damage boost will stack with nearly everything in the game, so extending that timer is a no-brainer. A 3-time stack of the mod will grant you up to 21 seconds of this damage boost, which can also be indefinitely topped up. Finally, Well of Tenacity is probably going to become a hugely popular mod going into the Grandmaster portion of this season, as it grants you a 10% damage resistance to incoming damage when collecting a Void Well. This too can also go up to 15 seconds and can be indefinitely topped up, so it's definitely not one that you need to sleep on. Now there is actually a way to further extend these timer boosts with a 4-time stack of the mods, but that means swapping off your well making armor mod to a 4th stack of your equipped mod before collecting it. This method could work well in a fireteam setup if you have a teammate who is creating wells for you, but otherwise I see little benefit to hot swapping this mod in general day-to-day play. As you can see, there's tons of potential here with these mods, so to finish off I'm just going to pop them into a quick build to show you what you can do. We'll give the Hunter a whirl here, and we're going to be using the Well of Tenacity to give a consistent damage resistance boost by collecting a Void Elemental Well. You'll be making elemental wells consistently by using the Reaping Wellmaker mod. This will create a void well when defeating an enemy after using your dodge class ability. If you use any of the Void NIGHTSTALKER subclass trees, you'll get energy for all of your abilities too when collecting this well. Dragon Shadow Hunters will have a field day here, but I also think the 6 Coyote exotic chest armor could work just as good with the double dodge ability. Chuck on 3 of the Well of Tenacity mods and finally add in the Elemental Time Dilation mod and you're off to the races. It really is as simple as that to maximise the usage of this mod. Builds don't really need to be that complex in Destiny 2, and that's what I love about them. This new Stasis mod in particular allows you to concentrate on one particular aspect of a build, and it's going to maximise its effectiveness wherever you take it. I know a lot of people might shirk away and complain that you won't use Elemental Well mods in Grandmasters, but I'll be using them because despite a few encounters requiring distance, you do end up in areas where you need to move around, and collecting them is as easy as grabbing an orb of power, so ultimately it's horses for courses. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into this new Stasis Time Dilation mod. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and share it with your friends too. I've been Truds, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.